Ethiopia received refugees and granted their human rights since the country signed the International Refugee Convention. Evidence shows that there are about 800,000 refugees in Ethiopia that are displaced from neighboring countries like Eritrea, South Sudan, Somalia, and from other countries. The refugees get shelter in Afar, Benishangul Gumuz, Gambella, Tigray, and Somali regions of Ethiopia. These huge refugees put pressure on the environment and share other resources of the hosting community that may create social conflict. To overcome this problem, the Ministry of Agriculture, in collaboration with World Bank, has carried out Development Resource to Displacement Impacts Project, or DRDIP, since 2016. This project has established to solve and reduce the problem of hosting communities and their environment nearby areas to refugee camps. Let us visit few works of the DRDIP project in Benishangul and Somali regions. There are more than 63,000 refugees in Homosha, Bambasi, and Manko woreda of Benishangul Gumuz region, and more than 64,000 in Somali region respectively. In Bambasi Woreda, village 53, there is a road constructed by DRDIP project. In the way, we meet Wezero Agaritu Imer, who lives in village 53. She said, "Before the construction of this road, we had faced many problems, especially while aged people or pregnant women get sick or when they want to deliver, we had severed a lot. But now, any vehicle, including ambulance, can travel, and the road also helped us for marketing, and for other activities, thanks to DRDIP. Visited long road constructed in Somali region Shaddar Warada at Hilgab Kebele that connect different kebeles. Driving on the constructed road, we found veterinary clinic that is built by DRDIP project. Inside the campus, Ato Mengiste Bemiro is getting his cow to get the service. Ato Mengiste said, "Thanks to DRDIP, we can get treatment for our animals from vet clinic built by the project. Our life is becoming better now." The presence of refugees around our village make us advantageous. For example, we get service from clinic that is built from refugee. They gave us card to get treatment from the clinic. We are now getting medicine that were not available before, according to Wezero Agaritu. These are schools which are constructed by DRDIP in Bambasi Woreda, village 53 of Benishangul, and in Darre Kebele of Shaddar Woreda of Somali region, respectively. The previous room was very old and was not convertible both for teachers and students. There are health centers constructed where the project is implemented. For instance, the clinic in village 43. The project fulfills some health equipments for the hospital, including solar panels in the place where there is no electric power. DRDIP gives financial support for the community who organized based on their common interests. The community involves on different commercial, agricultural, or other businesses. These are animal husbandry like goat, sheep, and bee rearing, which is found in Bambasi village or Mandar 43. It is based on the organized community on their common interests. We also found crop and horticulture production by similarly organized group. The agricultural work is supported by the irrigation constructed by DRDIP project. It is not only for increasing the production, but also improve livelihood and modernize their agricultural practices. This is grinding mill house found in Homosha Woreda, Jima Kebele. It is constructed by DRDIP financial support by the desired plan of host community grouped by their common interest. And it is the place where the refugee and hosting community live together. Both of them share the grinding house. It's used for both income generating business as well as improve life standard by reducing workload. Nearby, we found one young refugee. Her name is Nais Bernaba. She is from South Sudan in Sharkole campus, and she said, "It has been 20 years ago since I displaced from my country, but here I am living in a safe way. We share the same school, hospital, and other services together with Ethiopia. There is no conflict between us. We respect and love each other." Especially after the coming of DRDIP project, we are getting improved social services. As you see, we are using this grinding house together. Before the construction of the grinding mill house, we were traveling 7 kilometers on foot to found the grinding service. Different market areas also constructed in Somali region by common interest group. For instance, this is the women butchering market area in Aubare Woreda, Kebele 02 or Kebele 02. Before the construction of this marketplace, they were selling their beef without shelter, and they would no longer stay or sell for long time because of suffering of strong sunlight. Constructs a lot of water sources for the community around the refugee camp. For instance, the livestock pond constructed in Dahar, Kebele of Aubare Woreda, is the biggest pond that is serving for all animals and human beings in Somali region. There are also open and sheltered berka of water sources in different nearby areas of the refugee camp. The water sources help the community not to travel long distance. For instance, this is water source that is deployed in Homosha Woreda in Madon Kebele. DRDIP perform tasks that rehabilitate the natural resources, including soil conservation, planting, seedling, and other related activities that improves hosting environment. The farmers are using these opportunities to cultivate crops, horticulture, and other agricultural products. DRDIP built the water reservoir wall in Somali region, Aubare Woreda, Dare Kebele, that can protect the flood and conserve the soil too. The water reservoir wall can also contain water for a long time that can serve for agricultural work and animal feed too. Although it has been 15 days since the rainfall, we have observed animals drinking water from stored water near the wall. People around the wall also plant different crops like wheat, maize, and other agricultural products. Ato Muhammad lives in Homosha Woreda. He is a disabled farmer and father of children. He said, "By the help of DRDIP project, I bought some banana seedling from Arbament and I planted them. Now I am having a better income from my banana farm. It can be supplied for market after 10 months since the banana seedling has been planted." DRDIP also support works that help to build integrated agricultural works by sharing samples for demonstration and train farmers modern skills that lead the community to sustain food security. For instance, this is the fish pond constructed by DRDIP in the Farmer Training Center in Bambasi Woreda, Mandar 43 or village 43. Generally, most hosting communities suggest that DRDIP should not leave their region. They commend the project to stay for more time so as to finish some work that is being started and address places that are not benefited. They also underlined that DRDIP has done a lot of things for them. The project improves their basic social services and economic structure, works on sustainable environmental management, and improve their livelihood opportunities. It also built road and bridge, primary and secondary school, health and vet service centers, farmers training centers, warehouse, potable water, and expansion and upgrading of the existing irrigation schemes and improved saving culture.